So for the past 2-3 weeks, our MSA participants have been really diving into the world of sport events. So it's really a great pleasure to have Baptiste with us today in Lausanne from A.S.O. A.S.O organizes an incredible number of sport events, two of the most famous ones being Tour de France and Dakar. Can you tell us, as products, why you think they've been so successful?
The Tour de France and the Dakar, well, at A.S.O we specialize in out-of-stadium events, and the key differentiating points of those two events, both the Tour de France and the Dakar, is that they are out-of-stadium for one thing, and nomadic for the second point, is that they travel each and every day. The Tour de France is during 3 weeks, as far as the Dakar is concerned it's 2 weeks, but the two of them have this idea of going to the people's doorsteps. That's for the Tour de France, and for Dakar is traveling to new regions, exploring new regions, and this, the nature of out-of-stadium events that those two events are, give them an incredible possibility to extend and to develop. When we talk about cycling, it's getting to new regions every day, and it's in the end the Tour de France there are 10 million people visiting the Tour de France each year. It actually comes to your doorstep, and it's a free and open event. So I guess that's also why it is so successful. Regarding the Dakar, it's been visiting so many countries since its inception. It's been in Africa for 30 years, now it's South America. And here again, this out-of-stadium nature gives the opportunity for us to propose courses to the riders and to the competitors to discover and get a new type of adventure each year.
Many of your events have captured the imagination of the world. How do you manage to retain this imagination year after year? And maybe how do you maintain this freshness while retaining the roots and the tradition that's important to the event?
Yeah, that's a good question, since we are really in the business of blending or keeping the tradition of our events and blending them with modernity. And that's a daily challenge that we have. If you take the Tour de France, it's been created in 1903. So it's been going on for more than a century. But if you look at the event, it has evolved many times in terms of sporting format, in terms of, first it was the tour of the whole of France, so it didn't go inside France, but really made the road all, and it was very long. Then it changed in terms of number of days, in terms of type of stages, the jerseys were introduced. There's a permanent innovation within the tradition, and this is what we are trying today to carry on, is to carry on with that tradition of an incredible event, but also adjusting it to today's time. So for instance, what we've been working on heavily during the last years is technology. Of course, I talked about onboard cameras that we put on the bikes, but data, introducing data within the Tour de France is extremely important. We have now the possibility to put some trackers on the bikes of the riders, and to try to get some statistics to be understanding at what speed they are riding, what is the distances between the riders, and so on. So this is a big challenge because we are out of the stadiums, so it's a lot of a big logistical challenge. But we are working with our different partners and sponsors in order to develop this technology, which will change, we believe, in a good way, the way cycling is perceived, and to be even more understanding and feeling the thrill of the race.